Lazily, crazily, just a bit nasally. More about adverbs by Cleary. What is an adverb? Adverb, a word or phrase that describes when, how, where, how often, and how much. Adverbs sometimes tell us where, like these are here and those are there. Often they will tell us when, like this is now and that was then. Let's find the adverbs. Sometimes, here, there, often, now, then. Adverbs sometimes tell us how, like carefully remove this cow. How are we removing the cow? Carefully. Adverbs add to verbs. They let us know how often too, as in the phrase, I seldom chew. It means that they don't chew much. Adverbs add to verbs. Sometimes, carefully, seldom. At times, they modify the verb, as in, he slowly paints the curb. This is a curb. Cheerily, she rose from bed. Eerily, he stared ahead. At times, that's an adverb. Slowly, adverb. Cheerily, adverb. Eerily, adverb. Adverbs add to verbs. Lazily, sleeping, nasally, weeping. A dude eating food while he's rudely beeping. Crazily, Curtis repainted the Chan Bridge. Adverbs add all kinds of life to our language. Lazily. And adverbs add to the verb. Nasally. An adverb add to the verb. Rudely. It adds to the word beep. Crazily. It adds to the verb. Repainted. Adverbs and all kinds of life. It adds all kinds of life to our language. They help give adjectives a boost, as in, this price is quite reduced. Very pretty. Wryly funny. Dismally dark. And blindingly sunny. They make it so sunny. Let's find the adverb. Quiet. Adverb. Add to verbs. Here's the verb. Adverb. 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 Sometimes, how much is the question they answer? As in, she's a totally terrible dancer. Partially stubborn, barely polite, hardly been fed on this awfully cold night. Time to find the adverb. Sometimes, totally, partially, barely, hardly, awfully. Adverbs are words that like slyly and dryly. They help tell us more, as in, he answered shyly. Daring, dashing, darkly, directly. You guessed these were adverbs. Then you guessed correctly. Slyly, dryly, shyly. Daring, dashing, darkly, directly, correctly. So are bleaky, bleakly, blandly, weakly, coolly, newly, somewhat, chickly, terribly, tauntingly, hauntingly spoken, frantically, forcefully, physically broken. Adverbs add to verbs, and a lot of time you'll see that it ends with ly. It ends with ly. Ly, ly, ly. That's all adverbs. Sometimes adverbs come in phrases. Like for a while, it comes in phrases. It means it has more than one word. She built these mazes. For a while, it's adverb. In the meantime, it's an adverb because it's in phrases. He got lost. Here and there, you'll find some frost. Let's look at adverbs that come in phrases. For a while, adverb. In the meantime, adverb. Here and there, adverb. But what about words like today and tomorrow, recently, soon, or tonight? If you said these terms are all adverbs of time, I'll tell you right now that you are right. Adverbs tell time. It tells you when a friend is coming. So the word today tells time. When is your friend coming, right? Today is an adverb. Tomorrow is an adverb. Recently, soon, tonight, right now. These are all adverbs of time. If we had no adverbs, then we couldn't say that this was done neatly or sweetly. We couldn't say loosely. Let's see how loose it is. Or rather, obtusely. We'll describe things a bit less completely. Do you notice something funny in this picture? Looks kind of funny, isn't he? We couldn't say Natalie acting quite brattily. Cattily, call me a name. We couldn't say chattily, nastily, Natalie, rottenly, ruin our game. So write all the adverbs you know on a page. Write sloppily, hugely, like really big, or timingly. Boastfully, blissfully, make out a list for me. You have learned what an adverb is, finally. So what is an adverb? Do you know now? An adverb add to verbs. It tells us how, when, where, and why.